Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is fine today. We are going to have a very brief discussion on cable USD. We already discussed how we can project this spiral in price action forward, and we discussed these two lines where we said they are the diagonal angle and then the inverse of the rectangle which contains the spiral. And so we already drew this spiral on the chart, and we would not waste the time to go through drawing the spiral again. But we indicated the last time that the center of the spiral, which is located at the intersection of the diagonal and the inverse diagonal, we said is the center of the spiral or the eye of the spiral, which controls price action. It is difficult, or price does not close it is difficult for price to close through that center of the spiral. So we already drew this spiral, and then the center is this point where we have the price action entering the center, but again moving along the diagonal angle. So the center of that spiral, we would just put a line to find to see how that center has played out during the previous price action. So this is the center, the blue line is the center of our spiral. We can back test, we can see here that these candles which occurred here did not close through the center of that spiral. We can back test here also. This blue line, we can see these candles here also did not close through that center of the spiral. Here also we can see, then again here you can see. So the center of this spiral is a very strong point where we can see that even before this spiral formed, the center of that spiral was acting during price action. So this spiral, actually we said, is a small spiral on the hourly time frame, which spans a total of let's say, measure from here to there, spans a total of 7 days and then 7 hours. 7 days, 7 hours. So the spiral, duration of that spiral is 7 days and 7 hours. So it started on the this low here, this double bottom we had here, that is the origin of the spiral. So it started on the 29th June, the 2 p.m. candle, 2 p.m. GMT, and it's ending on the 26th, on the 6th July, which is today, the 9 p.m. 9 p.m. GMT candle. The spiral is ending. So if we also want to test for the half angle we discussed the last time, the half angle, let's just see with the half angle. So we draw, then we find the zero point 0.5 section, which is here, and then we can connect our lines from there. If we want to draw from the opposite side also, the same thing, the half angle. So we draw it through the zero point 0.5, and we can see how the half angle played the support here when price made this double bottom here. And we can see also from here how price action played between the half angle and the diagonal of the inverse part of the spiral. So ideally, like we took that trade in natural gas the previous weeks. We saw how the price action shot up powerfully after the completion of the spiral. So here, this, as we said, the spiral completes on the 9 p.m. GMT candle. So we expect price to maybe come to the corner here to finish a double top pattern in this spiral, or if this here will reduce we expect that if it will come down, it will not close through the center of this spiral. If it closes through, then we can have some downtrend that can start at the end. So the spiral ends here. If we will enter any trade, we enter from the end of the spiral here. So we enter first targeting this down center of the spiral here. We target here. Then we can, if it breaks through, we can target down any of these levels here. Or otherwise, if the price will just come down into the spiral, like it will come from here, let's say it will come into the spiral this way, then we can expect a wave to go this direction again up. So this is just to inform traders about the completion of this small spiral we just discovered in price action. The end of the spiral will offer a good entry with minimum risk. That is, if we enter from here, the top here, we put our stop loss just above the top of the spiral. If we enter from, if it comes down here, because this part of the spiral is the pink lines we see. And then every section of the spiral is support and resistance during price action within that spiral. If it comes down, we expect this level here, this part of the spiral, also to be a good support if price will come down here. So until then, just stay tuned and monitor this spiral. It starts from here, 29th June, 2 p.m. GMT, to this point here, 6th July, 9 p.m. GMT. The bottom of the spiral is this level 1.223, and then the top of the spiral is 1.253. So monitor the spiral, and in case we also have any update on it, it will be posted as soon as we have it. Okay, thanks for your time and have a nice day.